Hello student, today we will do vector cross product. Vector cross product. So all of you, first of all, I want to discuss three-dimensional right-handed rectangular coordinate system. So all of you knows what is the 3D. So this is the 3D coordinate geometry. Here three axes are perpendicular to each other like this. So perpendicular to each other like this. So this is z axis, this is OZ is z axis, O axis positive x axis, and OI is positive y axis, and negative y axis will be here, negative z axis x axis will be here, and negative z axis will be here. So all of you, this is our rectangular coordinate system. So in a right-handed coordinate system, the thumb of right hand point the direction of z axis and the finger are curled in the direction of this finger, direction of the positive x-axis. When finger are curled in the direction away from the positive x-axis towards the x-axis, when you are curling with the finger, they are coming to y-axis. Our hand is acting as a y-axis in it. So from this observation we are doing this definition. First, the vector product of two non-zero vectors a and vector b is denoted by a cross b and is defined as a cross b is equal to mod of a mod of b sin theta unit vector n. Now from this diagram, where theta is the angle between the vector a and vector b, and the angle is greater or equal to 0 and less equal to pi. So and n is the unit vector perpendicular to both a and b. So all of you, the diagram will come like this. This is our unit vector, this is our vector a and b, and this vector a is moving towards this vector b. So whatever angle it will move will come here in this part. So from this we observe some observation. We are discussing that a cross b is a vector product because it always come in in the form of like this 2 eta plus 3j plus 4k. It always come like this. That's why it is a vector product. It is a vector product. In previous lecture we discussed about the scalar product. In that type of product we are obtaining a real number. We were obtaining a real number. So that's why that is a scalar product. And if a vector a is parallel to b, then student value of a cross b is equal to 0. And if theta is equal to pi by 2, then a cross b is equal to mod of a mod of b, because sin 90 is 1, so the value will be 1. And you can ask that what about the unit vector n? The value of unit vector is always 1. Its magnitude is 1, all of you. Now this is a very important observation about the vector product. If we have given three vectors, so I cross I is equal to j cross j is equal to k cross a, it will always come 0. Vector product of two vectors, similar vectors, will always come 0. And if I cross j is there, so I cross j will come k, j cross k will come I, and k cross I will come j. You can draw like this and you can do it. You can do it, all of you. So it is always true that the vector product is not commutative. It is not commutative because a cross b is equal to minus b cross a. You can observe this from this diagram. I have draw a diagram here. You can observe this is vector a, this is vector b, and this is unit vector n. And in this case, this is vector a, this is vector b, and unit vector is in different side. It is in opposite side of n. So from this observation, a cross b is equal to mod of a mod of b sin theta unit vector n. And if you are solving it from this side, so it will come like mod of a mod of b, mod of b into minus n1. This is the vector n1 right now. So minus b cross a will come from this observation. Now one more thing student, one more thing I have told you, if j I cross j, so it will be k, but if you have j cross I, so minus k will come from this observation. I have just discussed before this. You can understand this. If we have I cross j, so minus k will come. If we have I cross k, so minus j will come. And if we have k cross j, if it is going it is moving in clockwise direction, so opposite value will come, because direction is changed. In vector quantities we need magnitude and direction. So because of direction this value is coming negative. Now if a and b represent sides of a triangle, then its area is given by, we have a triangle, vector a and vector b are the sides of this triangle. So if theta is the angle between these two vectors, so according to trigonometry, this side can be we can find this side, it will come ab sin theta, it will come ab sin theta. So area of triangle we know is 1/2 base into height, so mod of ab into mod of cd, so it will come like 1/2 vector b a sin theta, so 1/2 a cross b will come. This is the area of triangle ABC. This is the formula for area of triangle. You have given sides of triangle, so you can find its area. This is very good result. Now all of you, we discussing one more result about it. If we have a parallelogram whose parallels adjacent sides are given, so we can find its area like base into height. So height is coming a sin theta, so it will come like a cross b. And you also know that area of parallelogram is always double of area of triangle. So from this result you can observe that this is absolutely right. Now all of you, how we have to find cross product, you can understand from this observation. We have a vector a1i plus a2j plus a3k, b1i plus b2j plus b3k, and a cross b is equal to ijk a1 a2 a3 b1 b2 b3. So then you can solve like this. Eta, this will leave, a2 b3 minus